back on another adventure. We are on Crooked Creek today. One of my favorite creeks for smallmouth fishing. I packed the kayak and everything, just got off work, and now I am floating down the creek looking for some smallies. It's a beautiful day. It's a cold day. It's about 26 degrees outside, so pretty chilly. So we're doing just a 3.5 mile stretch. We started at Kelly's Slab. That was our put-in place, and we're floating down to the city park. So it's about 3.5 miles. And so here's the kicker: I don't have another driver or a shuttle service, so I clocked it out in my car. So from the city park to Kelly's Slab is 2 miles. So I'll either be jogging or hiking 2 miles to get back to my car where I started. So that's another reason I chose this short little trip, because it wasn't that many miles to walk in between. That's how dedicated we are to catch some smallmouth. So anyways, I'm about to hit some rapids. I think it's time to end this intro and get back to paddling. Fish on. Yeah. Blowing up my spot. Found some fish. I'm right in the spot though. Just a minute. Sorry about that. This current is swift today. We've had all that rain. Luckily the water is crystal clear. And tossing the Ned rig, and it's getting it done, baby. Oh yeah, nice. Right there at the top. I just passed this shady little pocket, and there was some boulders, and so I tossed the Ned, kind of bounced it along the current, and he popped it. Good one. Big one. Biggin. Biggin. He stays on. Oh man, it's a good one. Stay on, baby. He's fighting. Oh my gosh. Holy. That's huge. It's huge. Big smallmouth. My heart's racing right now. This is a nice one. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm about to let you go. About to let you go. I gotta pull this shore a little bit. This current is real swift through here. Oh man. I'm sorry. Look at that. Look at that toad. That's a toad. That's awesome. Found a nice deep hole. Got some nice chunk rock. That's been the thing today. They've all been on chunk rock. Look how beautiful. That's a thick tail. Look how thick that tail is. Oh yeah. Such a beautiful fish. Alright, let's go ahead and wait real quick and then let it get on its way. Oh my gosh. A 214. 214. Almost a 3-pound smallie. Look at that right there. Toad! And that's why you kayak fish right there. So anyways, I'm gonna get back over there to that huge boulder and try to pull out another fish or two. fish on. Got another smallie. Little one. We'll just bring him in. Oh yeah. Little dinker. Nothing like the last one. The Ned rig is what I'm tossing though. Beautiful little fish. I just went through some rapids and the creek splits, and on this side it's a little bit more slack water, so it's like, well, it's looking pretty good over here. I'll give it a few tosses and just cut that one right there. Here's the current situation. I don't know how well you can hear me. I took on a lot of water in this camera. It's waterproof, but it probably muffled at the moment. But anyways, we're gonna leave my kayak here behind all this brush. And yeah, so I'm thinking it's pretty well hidden right here. Hopefully I'll be gone less than 30 minutes from the time I get to my car and back down here. So hopefully no one will mess with it. But it is what it is. So it wasn't the smartest decision I've ever made, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, it was only 2 miles, but I didn't consider the fact that it's Yellville, Arkansas. There's no flat ground anywhere. I just came up a continuous hill, probably a half a mile at least. Anyways, we're getting there. We're about to be halfway done. Luckily right now, we're walking downhill. But I see a couple of rolling hills in my future. Then I have one big, huge hill in the very back. And then down it, probably about 100 yards, we're at the car. Almost there, folks. Easy pooch. Easy pooch. You good? You good dog? I think you're friendly. Thank goodness. What's your name? What's your name? Oh. Thanks for not biting me. You have a good day. I'm gonna catch my breath and we're gonna drive quickly back to the kayak, and cross your fingers, my gear and kayak is still there. We've made it back. Fingers crossed. Left it right below here. Problem is, I don't know if I'm going to paddle it back to the boat ramp or to just drag it through here. I don't think it's ideal dragging it through here, but it's still down there if you see it. My legs are heavy. Oh, I'm exhausted. You're probably thinking today, Eric, why didn't you just have someone shuttle you or pay for it? I tried. It was too late notice for them. This was all last minute trip. And so anyways, they weren't available this afternoon to move my car from point A to point B. So that's why I picked out a stretch where it's only a couple miles of walking distance back to my vehicle. And that's why we did this stretch today. The rapids on the end there was awesome. Like, I haven't hit rapids like that in probably a year and a half since my shoulder injury. So it was fun hitting those rapids. I mean, my boat, I should have showed you, it had probably like a foot of water in it. I mean, it came over and swelled me pretty good. Luckily, I had my waterproof pants on. I stayed dry and warm. Today, unfortunately, it was 26 degrees outside, and luckily we were able to catch a few, especially that big one. Almost like 2 ounces away from 3 pounds. I was pretty excited. I was like, oh my gosh. I thought it was like a 4 pounder, but it was pretty big though. But that was a new stretch to me. I've never floated that stretch before. I'll put the link in the description below, but when I did the paddleboard trip, it was up higher on this creek. And so this is just a little short little route and had plenty of holes to fish. Unfortunately though, daylight was not on my side. I had to get back to my car with plenty of daylight to load up and all that. Anyways, I got old Blue loaded up. I had a great time today. I hope you enjoyed this adventure, and I'm looking forward to the next adventure.